Kirby Allison, founder of the Hanger Project. Our Runway Collection of luxury women's hangers is the most comprehensive, cohesive collection of women's hangers ever assembled. So if the gap in men's hangers was big, the void in women's hangers was huge. And the reason is because most hangers, especially wooden hangers for women, are simply men's hangers remarketed for women. There's no difference in the way that they're designed or built that are specific to a woman's wardrobe. And every woman knows that her wardrobe is so much more complex than her male counterpart. That's why our collection is comprised of 3 different fundamental profiles, each with 3 hardware configurations, creating 9 hangers. Those hangers are available in 2 sizes, a petite and a standard, making 18, and then up to 3 finishes. So in total, our Runway Collection is actually a collection of over 40 discrete hangers. So whenever we first started reaching out to women, one of the most important things they told us that they were looking for in hangers was visual cohesiveness and visual organization. They wanted it so that whenever they walked into their closet, everything, regardless of what type of garment it was hanging at the exact same level, because they wanted their closet sanctuaries to be perfectly organized and neat. So one of the really unique characteristics of our Runway Collection is that they are exactly that, a cohesive collection of hangers. Regardless of what garment you have hanging in your closet, regardless of what hanger it's hanging on, everything whenever you walk in is going to be at the exact same side profile. So whether or not it's your suit, a nice cashmere blouse, or a skirt, whenever you walk in, everything is at the exact same side level. So the second characteristic that women told us was really important was that they needed their hangers to be versatile. And so some of the things that we did in order to achieve that was that we flocked the shoulders on all of our hangers. Now the reason we flocked the shoulder is twofold. First, it prevents the garment from sliding down the hanger and stretching. In doing so, it prevents shoulder dimples, but more importantly, it prevents wide neck blouses and other tops from falling off the hanger onto the ground of your closet. The second thing that you'll find is that all of our hangers come with notches, so that it can be used for a traditional blouse or a tank. And then every single hanger also can be used in multiple ways. So a great example is with our Profile C skinny hangers. For instance, our trouser hanger can also be used to hang a blouse, a top, or almost anything in the closet, as can our clip hanger. So you just have that versatility in your closet that whenever you go to grab a hanger, you need a few extra top hangers, all of the hangers can be used for that purpose. So our Runway Collection is organized into 3 fundamental profiles based on the amount of support they provide the shoulder. Our Profile A hangers feature a 1 3/4 inch shoulder flare and a really deep contour. Now, the reason that you would purchase this hanger is for garments that have a lot of structure in the shoulder or are heavy. Blazers, jackets, or heavy coats that really need a lot of support in order to prevent stretching at the shoulder really demand as much shoulder support as possible, and this hanger is going to provide that. Now, it's available with 3 different types of hardware configuration: no hardware, a felted trouser bar, or delicate clips. Now, we know that space is a primary concern for most women in their closet, and so that's why we developed our Profile B hanger. It still offers that contoured profile and shoulder support with its 1.15 inch shoulder flare, but what you're going to find is that it's more efficient in its use of closet space. And so things like cashmere sweaters or blouses, anything that still requires a little bit of support but not opulent support, is perfect for our Profile B hanger. And this again is available with 3 types of hardware configuration: no hardware, delicate clips, or a felted trouser bar. And then finally, because we know that space is an incredible constraint for most women in their closet, we have our skinny Profile C hanger. Now this uses a 0.4 inch thickness, which is as skinny as you can make a wooden hanger, and that allows you to fit as many garments into a particular space as possible, while still offering support. So it's available with 3 hardware configurations, with a felted trouser bar for trousers, with delicate clips for skirts and bottoms, and then with no hardware really for use just as a top hanger. So another thing that women told us was how difficult it was to find properly sized hangers. Either their hangers were too big or too small, but regardless, almost everyone we spoke to complained about that. And this is why our Runway Collection, just like our men's hangers, is available in multiple sizes. We have a petite 15 inch hanger, and then we have a standard 17 inch hanger. This allows you to tailor the width of your hanger so that it extends all the way to the shoulder without extending past the shoulder into the sleeve. And lastly, our entire Runway collection is available in up to 3 different finishes. We have our traditional finish, which is the birch wood with cherry wood finish and purple flocking. We have our natural finish, crafted from beautiful maple wood, showcasing just an absolutely incredible wood grain. It comes with black flocking and chrome hardware. And lastly, we have our Alfred finish, which is our newest addition, and it comes with a satin finish, black flocking, and chrome hardware. So if you have any questions about our Runway collection, feel free to email or call customer service. We're always happy to answer questions. And then second, each of our product listings is going to have another video going into detail about each specific profile. I'm Kirby Allison, founder of the Hanger Project, and thanks for joining us.